Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Ford Field. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB.
All right, partner, a brand new season. With it comes a sense of unbridled optimism for every team and, of course, every quarterback. It's a blank slate for every passer in this league, and he really couldn't hide his excitement during interviews this week. He thinks his offense is stacked. They've spent the entire offseason making adjustments and trying to find another gear. And as this season begins, they believe they've found it. You watch him warm up, everything is crisp, moving with great speed. This is an offense that can't wait to get to the first series of the new year.
2nd and 3. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Dancing to, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Back deep, Nyheim Hines. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball. Run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw caught by Sanders. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1, a lot more to go. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Now a first carry here for Robinson. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Now Jones. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. They'll have very good starting field position here after the turnover as they search for the first points of the ball game. Throwing Jones. Now he's forced out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jones. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Able to slither by. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Daniel Bellinger. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Giants take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a touchdown by Daniel Bellinger. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And Detroit getting set to go now. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll set up a throw. And it's complete to Mitchell. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Akers. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. They'll look to throw. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 47. A give up the middle to Akers. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Holding
So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. Now a play fake here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now Jones on first down. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on a fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. And New York set to take the field. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, New York.
Looking to throw. Jones. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
There it is, a staple of most teams' playbooks, the angle route. A lot of times you want to take away that inside route by a back, but when they sell it like he's going to the flat, that is tough on inside linebackers. One false step, and that ball's completed.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Robinson up the middle. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Jones. And that'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, Ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for James Mitchell. Incomplete.
Out of the gun now on third down. He'll get this off to Swift. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just saying, it is easier said than done, but that's where you may be burying it in his feet. Make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
Hines now on the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
They'll go option to the short side. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Jones. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Jones. It's caught by Sanders. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Pass complete to Miles Sanders. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Jones hit and the ball's out. And the Lions have recovered. They'll come out throwing here on first down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 23.
They'll drop to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Robinson with another carry.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Here's Jones throwing on first down to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going, a little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Back to throw again.
He finds Saquon Barkley on the slant. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley from 6 yards away.
And the Giants have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it's capped off by a receiving touchdown from Saquon Barkley.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
That's good for a First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Back to throw.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw.
Open man is Quintez Cephas.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Now out come the Giants.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Robinson on a give right side.
Good footwork at the 30. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones.
Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Now Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught by Robinson. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
You see that celebration from him after that stop? Those corners don't normally have the chance to get behind the line of scrimmage and hand them big losses. So when he got that opportunity, he certainly made it a memorable one.
Now after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17.
Going right back to Akers.
Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
And this returnable for Hines.
Oh, nice move.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They go play action here on 1st down.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop it.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Jones on 3rd down. And a dump off here to Robinson. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here comes the Lions punter now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. And you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Jones now throwing to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Hand off now to Robinson.
And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Jones. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he will have a Giants 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
And that pickup of a 1st down That's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
Dances by him. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
On the give, here's Robinson.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Now Jones. He's got Bellinger. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Complete to Daniel Bellinger.
And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close.